Hi guys, how you doing? It's me, Johnny, and welcome back to another Sorare video. A new announcement has come in from Sorare themselves just now, announcing the new tier rewards, or the new tiering of the rewards, giving us a tier 4 and tier 5, which makes it quite interesting now. We're going to be able to see those prize pools in game week 352, which should be unlocked by the time you're watching this video. Let me know your thoughts in the comments down below, how you feel about it. I personally like the fact that now when you win a star, it's gonna be a star. So apparently it was 6.7% of the prize pool was star rares or star tier. Now it's gonna be like 2.8%, which really kind of guarantees that you're gonna be getting an amazing player into your club. So I really like that, and I'm actually really looking forward to see how that affects under 23 specifically, because when it comes to stars in the under 23 region, I don't think there are that many actual top stars. So that's going to be quite interesting to look at. But also, I am sick. So if I pause the video at times, I'm sorry about it. It's probably because I have to cough like a maniac. But here we are now. Let me showcase to you guys what teams I have put together. The All-Star Rare Pro team that has gotten me a very good result last time around. If you guys don't remember, we have gotten ourselves the 10th position in All-Star Rare Pro in the previous game week with this lineup right here, which got me a bunch of ETH, which was incredible. I honestly nearly didn't care about what reward I got, and I probably still don't. I got a Joe Willis who's worth like zero point 0.4 ETH, but the 0.36 ETH that I got for getting 10th was huge. Like, I genuinely did not care about what player I was getting because I didn't have to rely on going ahead and being able to sell the player. All those things are gone. I just got ETH straight onto my account, and that was huge. So I am really liking the ETH payouts in All-Star Rare Pro lately, and this is the lineup that I have put together for this upcoming game week. And this is a very solid looking lineup that has Curbelo in there against the 14th in the league. They are playing away from home, but Curbelo has been putting in incredible performances. So I can once again expect, I'd say, post bonus, another 70 plus from him. And then I have Alex Garcia here, who's going to be away against Getafe. Getafe are 19th. They are no easy team to play against, but Girona are looking very good, especially after that performance against Atletico Madrid, I believe it was. So I'm really excited to see what Alex Garcia can do this time around. And you can just see from this graph down here, I'm sorry that it isn't zoomed in as much as I would like to have it. Maybe that does look better for you guys, but it doesn't really necessarily change for you guys from what I can tell, which is really odd. I'm making it bigger on my screen, but it doesn't change on your screen. Sorry about that, guys. But anyways, am I now back to normal? No, this was the normal that I had. Anyways, so we have the new player, Bakasetas, in here. The new ETH that I got, which was like 0.7 in total after selling Willis, has been reinvested into Anastasios Bakasetas, possibly one of the best players on the platform. If we just go over into the player rankings, and we just filter by any position, basically. And realistically speaking, we are looking at Messi, Quincy Promise, Malcolm, Grimaldo, Vendel, Douglas Santos, and then it's two players that I have in my gallery now, Anastasios Bakasetas and Dusan Tadic. Those two are part of our gallery. I'm really excited to have them here, and they both have an amazing matchup, triple A on 3 of our players and double A on 2 of them. Sorare Data once again coming in with the good helping measures that you need to build your lineups by. It has helped me, as you guys can clearly tell, in the previous game week, and I really hope it does help you guys as well. So once again, if you do sign up for Sorare Data, please go ahead and use the code Johnny when you're signing up for a membership. It helps me massively, and hopefully, so not hopefully, I'm 100% sure that whatever tier you pick in Sorare Data, it will help you on your journey to becoming a better manager. Without it, I couldn't play the game. So yeah, go ahead and do that. And of course, sign up to Sorare with my link in the description down below as well. That's very helpful. But All-Star Rare Pro was my main priority. It will probably forever remain my top priority. I have moved from under 23 Rare Pro to All-Star Rare Pro as the main one I want to focus on each week, and it has been quite nice. So we have some absolutely amazing players in there. And then after that, after All-Star Rare Pro, I would say under 23 Rare Pro is the second one for me that's very important. And this has amazing matchups as well. We have Diogo Costa against the 13th in the league. We have Mace Hilgers at home against Heerenveen, who ever since the loss of their centre-back and the loss of Noppert have not been playing up to the standards, in my opinion. So I'm very excited about hopefully a good result here for Twente, because the last 2 games have not been good for them. Then in midfield, Sven Meinans is fully expected to play for AZ Alkmaar due to Klasi not being fit enough to play. So I'm excited to see how he performs in a little bit of a deeper role on the pitch. And then Musiala is up against the 15th in the league. I expect Bayern Munich to score a lot of goals. And then we have the likes of Kökçü up against Groningen, first against 17th. Last time Feyenoord gave their opponents a thrashing, he sadly did not necessarily take part in that thrashing with a decisive. But this time at home, I'm very confident that he can go ahead and pull that off for me. And honestly, I still haven't won any like massive rewards in Under 23, despite that being the thing that I'm mostly interested in. I have not been able to pull it off yet. I've been more successful in All-Star Rare Pro than I have been in the thing that I really want to be successful in. So hopefully we can see the Under 23 lineups bring in some good rewards coming up. After that, I have the Champion America Rare Pro team. It's the same team that I had put in there before. And the team that I had put in before is such a shame that it didn't get anything, because I was only 10 points away from a tier 2 rare, and I had a DMP and a goalkeeper in there that only scored 20 points. I had 200s in there, and then we also had a 74.7 from Figal, and then with the bonuses going on top of it, I mean, it was ridiculous. So I'm really hoping that Santos Laguna, despite playing away from home, can have Preciado and Brunetta link up, and then Hoyos hopefully will do much better. He has a much better matchup this time around at home. 54% chance of winning. Hopefully he doesn't concede as many goals as he did in that last game. So yeah, very excited about Champion America Rare Pro. The LA Galaxy game is not looking to be called off yet, so hopefully we'll be okay there with Puig making his debut for the club. But despite it being his debut, he's already on 7%, which is quite interesting. And then Challenger Europe Rare Pro, I have gone nearly full stacking Besiktas, guys. Yes, in my opinion, Günok is way too cheap. I have brought him into the club now, as Ersin Destanoğlu has absolutely no chance of coming into the starting 11. I made that choice for myself. Sanuc has been performing really well. He seems to be one of the more stable players within that Besiktas rotation, which is amazing. And then Getson Fernandez is the fan favorite who takes his place in this team alongside Cenk Tosun, who's probably one of the forwards in the game that is very capable of hitting a great AA, and he takes penalties as well. So I'm really, really hoping that these guys can link up together and do well. It gets on past to Cenk Tosun, and then he finesses it into the corner. That's the type of thing I want to see. And then Taremi is obviously back scoring again. So hopefully against the 13th in the league, that is going to be a great matchup for him. And I do expect him to score 1 or 2 decisives in that one. And that will hopefully put me up there to possibly win a tier 2 or even a tier 1, because I don't think I have any chance of winning a tier 0 with that team. I'll be honest with you. The Zenit stacks are back and they are dangerous. So Challenger Europe Rare Pro is going to be really hard, unless, which is what I think it will happen, all of those guys put them into All-Star. I think the Zenit stacks mostly will go into All-Star. It's going to be quite interesting to see, because it's too enticing going after that ETH. So we'll see how that goes. And then we also have the, which team have I not shown yet? The All-Star Rare team, which looks very good in my eyes. We have Brat in there against the 16th in the league. 2 weaker sides in the division up against each other. I can see that being like a 0-0 type game, hopefully. And then Brat has lately been picking up good AA games as well, which is great. And then we have Grimaldo in here, who is obviously at home against the 10th in the league. And that is going to be an amazing matchup for him alongside Florentino Luis in the same team. They're going to play tonight. Enzo against Leeds United. I think Chelsea at some point have to turn the season around, and this could be the perfect opportunity to do so. And then Florian Wirtz, with no midweek worries, is there playing at home against Hertha. I think this is going to be a game where Bayer Leverkusen are going to smash their opponents. So I am very much looking forward to that. And he is part of this more important side that can win me some ETH if I make it into the top 100. And then the under 23 rare team to finish things off. Pandur against Utrecht. Both teams, I mean, Pandur generally has lately been struggling a lot. His team has been conceding 3 goals. Defense has been a shambles. So I really hope he can pick up on form because he does get great AA, but conceding 3 goals really, really hurts him. And then we have De Ligt. Again, just like Musiala against Stuttgart, predicted to play. We have Nakamura with the 10% on him in a matchup against Tirol, I believe. And then Ryan Cherki at home against Lorient, which is going to be an interesting matchup now that a couple of players have left Lorient and Enzo Lefebvre seems to be by himself. And then Trezor is going to be playing away from home first against 11th. I do hope that off of some of the set pieces, he can get himself decisive. So those are my lineups going into this game week, guys. I do have a couple of players that I obviously did not use or was not able to fit into teams. Let's just go into here, for example. You can see the new pickup of Miguel Torren has not been used yet. He has a perfect matchup next game week, though, so I'm really excited about that. Angulo has not been used, and especially Guardiol has not been used, but he's up against Borussia Dortmund, so that's a tough one. Yeah, Torren is not being used. We have Sara and Jonathan Vieira. Vieira is sick and out. Sara away against Millwall. Again, could get something off of set pieces. Don't have any other forwards left. But for the extra, you can just see once again, these are the players that we're leaving out for this game week. So, having talked about all that, those are my lineups. Hopefully, we can go for more than just 1 reward out of 6 teams. That's the big thing I'm aiming for. And I will have to say that I have a lot of faith in these lineups. I'm very, very much looking forward to seeing what these lineups can achieve. I am fully aware that the Zenit stacks are back. They are probably the worst teams to play against when it comes to Sorare, because if they smash, man, their entire team smashes. And there are also a couple of players that most people tend to have photo stackings, like the Douglas Santoses, the Malcolms, the Vendels of this world, and they seem to hit like 75 plus 80 hundreds, and that is very hard to compete with. I still believe that I have a really good chance for rewards, and that's why I'm obviously taking part in 6 divisions right here. And I feel like the gallery is at its best place it's ever been, so I couldn't be more excited about Sorare itself. They just need to get the rewards right. They need to get the auctioning rate right. They need to be more dynamic with it and slow it down when necessary and give the users confidence. So I like the fact that the power hours have been removed already. I don't want any like weird things happening with the market where all of a sudden there's a lot more supply than there used to be for certain players, and that needs to be put out of the game. And I love the fact that they have done that. So great job on Sorare's side for setting that up. But yeah, if I had to pick one team that I truly believe, or let's say I have 6 teams here, let's say how do I rank my top 3 teams? I would say my All-Star Rare Pro, my Under 23 Rare Pro, and then I would probably assume that my Champion America Rare Pro, those are probably the 3 lineups I expect rewards from. But that doesn't say that these guys can't do it either. We have great cards in the gallery, and I feel like I have become a much, much better manager of my gallery, and I've made the right choices by moving out of Under 23 and taking part in other things as well. And it has paid off big time. If we just go into my gallery stats, or what was it again? The SO5 stats, you can just see like that's a star tier, which probably won't be a star tier after the new tiers have been introduced. That's probably a tier 1 now, but that's a star tier. We then have another, we have tier 2, tier 2, tier 2, again tier 2, tier 1, tier 0, tier 0. So 2 more stars there. It just seems like I'm doing much better at the game, and I'm being a lot more consistent. And if I can keep this up, man, this game will be fun for me for years to come. And yeah, I'm excited about it. Let me know about your strongest lineups in the comments down below, guys. I wish you all the best. I'm surprised I could talk this long without actually dying inside. But right after I'm done recording this video, I'll probably be coughing for like 15 to 20 minutes. So I'll catch you guys on the next one. Have a great day. Take care and peace.